You wouldn't download a car.
What? I would if I could, motherfucker. Try me.
It's just straight up there's just straight up pop-ups telling us like, don't you dare steal this game. It's like, that's not, I don't see that too much in video games. I need to make it full screen because it's not recording. I don't see a settings menu.
Oh.
New, load, delete, language, quit.
Oh no, you broke it. There it goes.
Except now it's still not full screen. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we forced it to full screen. It might still not be 1080p though. Hey everyone, today we're trying Zanki 0, The Last Beginning, as requested by Patreon subscriber Evil Twin 01. Also, Stephanie is here because this game has a lot of characters and I need help voicing characters.
Hello, I'm in for some weeb nonsense.
That's your favorite.
I love weeb nonsense. Someone complimented me on my Junji Ito shirt today, and I said, nice Hero Academia shirt, friend.
It's just starting, isn't it? I think this game's trapped in 720p because there was no starting menu. There's no menu on start to change it to 1080, and when I press start now, nothing happens. So like, I guess this is a modern PC port where you can't play in a normal resolution.
I kind of like.
Weird.
I kind of like looking at it a lot, actually.
You like it being blurry?
Well, I like
the art style.
Well, the art style. I mean, isn't the blurriness a part of that?
Well, no, it's just the fact that it's stuck in 720p instead of 1080. So it's like, it's blurry as the result of its resolution being stretched.
Well, I already like this setting a lot, so...
Yeah, like the, it's like Tokyo Jungle style, like...
It's bright and sunny.
Post-apocalyptic Japan
but also decrepit.
Yeah, it's so colorful. Spooky.
Well...
Gonna go this way.
That kind of giggle says, follow me.
Nope.
Let's be friends. Hee 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 hee. That's how I laugh when I want people to follow me and be friends with me.
So this is a grid-based dungeon crawler, which can be my favorite genre, or one of my favorite genres, and other times cannot be.
Hee hee.
Is there another one? Can you press right? You can press right stick to look around a little bit. What's that? Wait, is it a shipping container?
I don't know.
I can't tell. If it is, I'm like, how is it up there?
Don't worry about it.
Wait.
It's okay.
Wait, that's tarred, right? Isn't it the roof of a building? Not the wall of a building?
Well, I don't know. The windows make me think that it's the side because they're taller than they are wide. But maybe not.
Yeah, you can see which side of each window is the bottom because of the
grass. Yeah.
There's a little sill on each side, so that's supposed to be the roof.
Yeah.
How are those still? If they rusted like shipping containers, how are they still up there?
They're bolted on.
We got a mystery now. Let's get back. What is this? What? Wait, what? I have so much question now. What's going on with that?
Don't you know that all Japanese architecture consists of shipping containers bolted onto the tops of buildings for added space? Duh.
Look at this building that fell over and is like on a stilt and it's still like not collapsing. Anyway.
Oh, it's...
Spooky.
I think you're supposed to follow that.
That's a terrible choice. That's how you get like.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's how you get all yami-oba'd or something.
Yami uba.
Yami uba, uba yama, takoyaki. Extend. Whoa.
That sounds like a
male enhancement.
Yeah, male enhancement pill.
Gonna have a bunch of commercials of a guy smiling too much and pointing at wood.
And then they got some lady next to him that's like, thumbs up.
Press A to click on things. Inspecting can trigger actions. Be sure to inspect anything that catches your attention. Okay. Ooh.
You should go back and look at that shipping container with your inspect button.
That's the one that caught my attention. The difficulty can be changed later. Okay.
Is that supposed to be like
difficulty 1, 2, 3? Wreck.
Whoa. Wait, what is? Look at those. Yeah, two.
Forgiving, just right, strong.
One bunny, two bunnies, or whatever the fuck that is. What is that?
Yes.
I can't make heads or tails of that critter.
Yeah, I got nothing. I have no idea what I'm looking at there. I'm gonna go with the one that says just right.
Okay, Goldilocks.
The norm, yeah. These two bunnies are just right.
Just right.
Feast.
Little bunny foo-foo.
Haruto.
Sunday, July 8th.
Oh, he's reading it for
2018.
you.
Is this game voiced?
I was standing on the rooftop of Mashiro Garden Tower. The city nights were hot, humid entering the start of summer. A damp wind blowing under the moon.
What a poetic, what I'm assuming is a young person.
I didn't know this game
Yes.
was voiced. Colorful lights illuminate the city below me. Each of those represents a family with people living their own lives. And I had snuffed one of them out. Ooh.
You just, all right, buddy.
Life has no reset button. I used to think these words held no meaning to me. Where did I go wrong? Oh. I thought this is where this was going.
This kind of is the character that is you, Keith.
Oh, no. No! Yeah, I think he's gonna jump off a building. That's terrible. It's like what you say, where you're like, whatever. It's like where you have this like thing where like, every time you empathize with the character, they kill themselves.
Or they end up being like a terrible person. I was like, I love that character.
They're like walking into the ocean to drown themselves.
That was
like, oh, no.
Sylvia Plath in the Bell Jar. I read that book and I was like, the beginning, I was like, this character's so relatable to me. And like 2/3 of the way in, she's like, I'm killing myself. And I'm like, uh-oh. Is this my future?
Everything is so beautiful, I want to cry.
That sounds like something I would say.
But the bright lights make me want to look away instead. That's why I hoped. That's why I prayed.
And there I stood, just wishing for the world to end.
So it's slightly voice acted.
Just whenever it wants.
It's like that. Yeah. Every 10th line is voiced just to startle you. Splash? That's what I was thinking.
A movie with Tom Hanks?
Haruto Higurashi, male, 25 years old. This is you now.
Is this that Wrist Cutters movie?
I love wrist cutters.
Yeah, that's my name. Haruto Higurushi.
Graduated from Yale University, employed at a publishing house. Yes, you're...
I think you're going to Rapture right now.
Can I pause they won't let me pause the game. I want to turn all the sound effects down a lot so we can hear the voices, because the splishy splash is 1,000% louder than the voice.
The splishy splash?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just a hypocrite.
Oh, that's right. Don't mention. Let's begin then.
Begin? What is there to begin? My life's already over, just leave me alone.
Illuminate a brighter future for humanity.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to
I
gratify
recognize
myself.
that sound. It's from that game. There was something to recognize. All I can hear is the water. Did you hear the sound?
I think I heard a sound.
Is that...
Maybe the water is
No, I think we're supposed to hear something. Japanese game audio mixing is a mess for some reason. It's always so loud, and to the point where it contradicts what they're going for sometimes. I'm like, just change it.
Don't generalize, Keith.
I mean, I played a lot of Japanese games.
Yeah, I was gonna say you know way more than I would about that.
Japanese games with good audio mixing. Start list, Dark Souls, end list. You've heard Phoenix, right? It's so fucking loud, and I turned most of the things down. And like Zero Escapes like that, and Sonic the Hedgehog is so loud that when you import the audio from the editing software, it's actually already clipping.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog's a mess in like more ways than you can count.
Like Sonic Adventure's audio is so loud that it's clipping. And that's how they shipped it that way.
Ogilvy or whatever.
Ogilvy
Yeah.
Maurice.
I told Keith that Sonic's real name is Ogilvy Maurice because it is canonically.
What game? Where have I heard that sound before? Ah, damn it! It's so bright. Splish, splish, splish.
Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna voice that person like that because I don't know if I'm capable of that voice.
I hear another voice calling to me.
You know, you're gonna dry up like a prune if you fall asleep out here.
Hee hee hee.
A girl this time? I'm so over this. Just let me sleep. I'm tired of everything.
Poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke.
God, I would smack that child.
Yes. Please smack that child. Don't touch me.
Oh, he moved. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother
I want to die.
I'm supposed to think this is cute, but I hate this.
No,
I hate
every time this character comes up, I hate them.
This
I hate them
character
so much.
in anime is like one of my least. I hate this character.
I'm so mad that Phoenix Wright gave us this character after not having it for 4
no,
cases.
no, you have not met this character.
Yeah,
in-
but the new one's closer. And it's worse.
but
And it's like no, don't.
no, this is like
Why is she suddenly singing?
Ooh.
And the response is always
Big
for the
brother?
protagonist to say how crazy and unreasonable that character is. And I'm like, writer, you're writing them. You're writing all these characters.
Morning bells are ringing. Morning bells are ringing. Ding, ding, dong.
wow, look how capricious and cute and adorable she is. Is she a moe?
Annoying on purpose is still annoying.
I know.
All right, already, I'm getting up. You've annoyed me out of suicide. Congrats, I guess. You hero.
You kind of would be a hero, actually.
It's still really bright.
Sunlight? What happened to me? Forget that. It's...
So hot.
I have to get up and away from this excruciating heat and people. Quickly find myself at a loss for words.
I like how they just voiced him saying "so hot."
Yeah. That's his outside thoughts, apparently, that he's saying.
Look at that building. Look at those.
Whoa.
Explain that one, Keith.
Why isn't stuff falling off?
Because it's dream purgatory land.
Oh my goodness. Huh? I've been sleeping on a white sandy beach. Before me is a vast blue sea, and soaring above is a clear blue sky. And I can see that there's art. Buildings and islands jut out of the sea at bizarre angles, and
Good morning. What's your name?
she has a mechanical arm.
She will not win my heart.
Haruto Higurashi.
I don't care how many mechanical arms she has.
We meet at last, Haruto.
It's gonna be really funny if this game's just fully voiced and I brought you here for no reason.
Well, I'm
Well, at least not for that reason.
I'm here for
It's like, I need
delight.
Stephanie. I can't do 7 voices. That's too many characters.
You can't voice this girl's voice.
I was especially like, oh god, there's like 4 or 5 female characters. I'm gonna be at a loss. But it might be fully voiced.
I'd be fine with it because I hear that voice. I'm not gonna do. I'll voice her like this.
There you are, between the sky and the sea. Oh, 3D suddenly.
Is this place?
Heaven?
Did you hear that? Did he just say, is this place?
Is this place? Yeah.
He didn't say heaven.
No.
At first, I was about to call him like, oh, they didn't say place in the subtitles, but then he just didn't say anymore. So he didn't say heaven either.
I think it's just like sometimes like games do
Yeah.
this when they give you like a small snippet of audio to signify that you're
Express,
gonna
like, a
start talking.
feeling.
I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
then you'll hear those hundreds of times. So maybe we're done with the voice acting now. Is this heaven? Or is it hell? I'm on the roof. I was on the roof of the building last night, then
Nope, it's not heaven. You're on Garage Island.
garage. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused.
Nice hair.
First of all, who are you?
Oh wait, is she a? Wait a minute. Aren't there like you remember like Hisenko from Darksiders?
I only know a Senko from the science show.
I don't know. Aren't there characters that have little flames on their head? Isn't that like a ghost
Like a
thing?
djinn?
Like a ghost thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like, but like there's a character in. Is it Darksiders or Darkstalkers with Morrigan? It's a fighting game.
Is the modern THQ thing, so it's Dark Stalkers.
Dark Stalkers.
That's the one that has the cat lady.
Yeah.
And the wolf guy.
Yeah.
And Morgan, I think the bat lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hisenko is a character. She's a ghost girl, and she's like that's her because they're all like mythical monsters and stuff. And I don't know. For some reason, she's reminding me of her right now. But anyways.
That's the usual dichotomy we talked about before, where like only the dudes get to be beasts.
Well, yeah, they have like Little Red Riding Hood in it, and like a Bumblebee girl,
yeah.
and
that one straight up has like a blue and white like wolf dude. That's a full werewolf character. But then there's the cat lady, and she just has a normal human face, and she looks like she's wearing a cat costume.
Well, she's wearing like
then,
nothing.
Then Morgan just has like some like bat wings, but she's just a lady.
She's a succubus.
She's just a lady wearing lace.
And then she has her sister's a Lilith, and her sister's a succubus too. So you got two girl succubuses, succubi. You know.
Succubi.
I want like some
the plural.
I want an ogre or something. Hisenko's maybe my favorite one, but.
First of all, who are you?
You want to know my name? You really want to know Sachika's name, do you?
She begins using her left pointer finger to write in the sand.
I'm Sachika Hirasaka. Nice to meet ya.
Tee-hee-hee.
Selectively voice acted. Not confusing ever. Sachika Hirasaka? Alright, I don't know why you're confused by the concept of names right now, but okay. This is the first time I'm meeting her, so I couldn't know her name. But why does it sound so familiar?
It's nice to finally talk to you, Haruto.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too. The girl who introduced herself as Sachika Hirasaka grins widely.
Tone it down. You're at 10 right now. You gotta bring it
Yeah.
down to like 7, okay?
There's something almost mystical about the stark contrast between her hideous body and innocent smile. Hideous body?
I think it's Pitious.
Pitious?
I've never heard that word said out loud, so I don't know, but it means
What
like
is that
it's
word?
like piety, or like I think it means like innocent or something. No, wait, I don't know because the context seems to be something different.
It contrasts the innocence of her smile.
I'm gonna fucking look that shit up.
You calling her the dirty girl? Is that what we're going for here? I don't know.
This place.
Sachika, where did you say this place was again?
It's Garage Island. Garage Island. Dummy.
Garage Island. Never heard of it. So this is an island? Oh, he's gonna be a character.
Oh, he's an asshole. Piteous means deserving or arousing pity.
That's what I thought.
So he's
Piteous,
he's saying
yeah.
like he's like saying like, oh, she deserves pity because she's missing an arm. That's kind of mean.
That's not even where I went.
That's kind of ableist.
I thought he
dude.
was just judging her body, like in general. I'm like, that's just shitty.
Well, he's like, what a contrast. She's smiling so happily, but her body is pathetic. Like, what a mean thing to say.
Wow, we get to be him.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm just saying, that's not how I would have phrased that. It's not very nice.
He's also stupid though, so.
We said, yeah, it's an island?
It's an island?
Uh-huh. We're surrounded by the sea, so we can't leave here.
We can't leave? He's just gonna keep repeating what people say to him. Looking around, I notice all the buildings around us are dilapidated, rusty, or deteriorating in some way. It's like the entire town has been neglected for decades. So then, why is it called Garage Island? Oh, my phone. I shove my hands in my pants pocket, but it's not there. My phone, wallet, card case, house keys, they're all gone. I look in the sand around where I'd woken up, but I can't find even a single coin.
What?
It's all gone. Did someone steal them? I check the watch on my left wrist. The time hasn't changed since last night, and the second hand is no longer moving.
Damn it.
It is purgatory.
Yeah, it's purgatory.
Second before a suicide, it's like, "Phew, you're here now." Damn it, how did I get here?
You were already on the ground when I found you.
Didn't the clocks also stop in wrist cutters?
I don't remember if that was a point,
Is
but
there even nighttime in Wrist Cutters?
most people haven't seen Wrist Cutters, but the good thing about Wrist Cutters is that the idea of purgatory is that it's exactly like the Earth is, but things are just slightly inconvenient.
It's just a little shittier.
Like, I think the example he uses is that they never have your favorite flavor of like frozen yogurt, and like, all the lighting is like always fluorescent, and like the line always takes too long. It's just like the world, but everything's just slightly
I
shittier.
think it was always the same time of day or something like that. Like, I feel like there wasn't even time passing. It was like the worst. I have to watch that again.
I poked you because I thought you were dead, but I'm glad you're still alive.
She makes a poking gesture with her left hand, then smiles again.
So,
Where did you come from, Sachika? Do you live on this island?
That's right.
I came from the garage over that way. Everyone else is there too.
She uses her finger, rather her entire right arm, to point in the direction behind me. Her hand is a prosthetic with 2 fingers, and her prosthetic left leg is thin and dubious looking.
We're living the survival life out here.
Survival?
My hope for this game is that it would get really, really dark.
Yay! Kill all the
Cause
characters.
she's got there's a reason she's missing limbs, you know?
Yeah, I'm
Do I get to
curious.
see anime girls get tortured? Cause you know.
What's that supposed to mean? Wait, if she's living on this island,
how's that?
your parents must be around here too, right? Can you take me to them?
Sachika's parents aren't around. They never were.
You're doing third person, huh?
Sorry.
That's cute. I'm a cute girl, so I talk in third person.
Oh, I see.
Stephanie talks in third person because Stephanie's
Sorry.
a cute girl.
I may have accidentally touched on an old wound of hers. That was careless of me. An old wound, like calling her body piteous.
And that's so mean. So yeah, we're doing survival stuff. Me, Ryu, Mamoru, Zen. Oh, Minamo, Rinko, and Yuma too. Damn it. You'll be joining us from now on too. I'll show you our garage.
Thanks.
Let's go then. By the way, do you happen to have any water? I'm parched.
Yeah, we've got water. I actually brought some for you. I left it over there so it wouldn't get dirty. Let's pick it up on the way. Well, you kind of blocked me.
Yeah. The girl quickly zips by in front of me, then lightly hops onto the cracked asphalt. There's no asphalt here, you can't trick me. Despite her prosthetic leg, her movements are remarkably nimble.
He's doubting her so
Damn.
hard. Well, now, off to the garage.
All right.
Right, thanks.
If anything, you should be so impressed. Have you ever seen prosthetics that, like,
The blue sky.
work?
and the blue
I don't know,
sea.
those seem pretty advanced.
Buildings submerged in the water. And streetlights that no longer turn on.
Yeah, those are like badass prosthetics. She's somehow
Yeah.
moving them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're bending, which means they're like hooked to her brain or something somehow. Which is like current
Yeah.
technology in progress right
Yeah,
now.
we're still working on that.
Yeah.
In this perfectly clear, apocalyptic world, my weekend has come to an end.
Your weekend end?
Seems like the least of your worries there, bud.
Schönes Wochenende Ende?
You speaking German over there?
You can't stop me. Map.
Niet.
Blah blah blah. There's a map. You can place things with A. Yep, it's just a map. It's just a map. I actually really like games like this. We have like a little map in the corner and you just like slowly... Oh, yeah, but no. Oh, D-pad is turning.
Oh, it's like,
There
it's,
we go.
oh, whoa.
I left the water over there. What? Ah. Oh, this water. Hello, water. Do I need
Where?
to-
Aren't those like gasoline jugs?
Maybe. Is that not the water?
You said over there, but she didn't give you like any motion or gesture as to what over there
that's
is.
not really that clear.
Where is she? Where's she pointing?
But generally speaking, like you slowly explore like the grid, and you do some fights and whatnot, level up your characters. But you also like, in the ones that I really like, you'll solve like puzzles a lot along the way. Like my favorite version of this is the Legend of Grimrock games. They're really, really puzzle oriented. It's like doing Zelda dungeons while you're walking around like this. Where?
Ow.
Ow.
I can't look at the water because it's. Where's the water?
Whoa.
Is that
Whoa.
are those boxes? I swear to God, lady.
Where are you pointing? You're not even here.
What am I missing here?
That cute little guy.
Do I have to look up where the water is? Is this where we're at?
Wait, oh no.
There's water on the map here. Is that the water?
No, I think it's just literal.
Ow. Ah, ow.
Wow, you're a
Ow.
wuss.
Ah, ow. Oh, that's the water.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Why'd she leave it over here? They're basically just saying you click on them with A.
And don't throw them in the water, it said.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't try to do anyway.
We have a stamina meter. You refill it with food and water and things. You have to eat it. Character eats food while their stamina recovered. When it reaches zero, their health goes down. So yeah, there's a food mechanic in the game. Gotcha. Pick up.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Oh, like it went to so he has like an inventory meter, which is a weird way to express an inventory a
That
little
is,
bit. But
yeah.
So he has an inventory meter, a health meter, and like a stamina meter. So he said he was parched, but I actually don't want to drink the water because he's actually fine. He's just a wuss. All right, so I have to go the way they want me to. They're gonna like get mad at me if I go in any other direction.
No exploration for you.
Not yet. What a strange island. All the buildings seem to be in ruins, and there's no sign of life anywhere. There's no clamor of the city, and all I hear is the ocean and a somber sound like a creaking ship. But the oddest thing of all is that the island I'm seeing for the first time somehow feels familiar.
Okay.
And we're here.
Whoa! Lost in my thoughts as we walked, I nearly bump into Sachika as she suddenly stops.
Looky, looky.
Oh my god. And on your left-hand side, we have the famous garage of Garage Island.
That's your right hand.
Is this place?
Oh, right, my left-hand side, because we're facing each other.
Yes,
I'm a fool.
you fool.
This place is... Standing before me is an old garage. Just an old rusted garage. Nothing out of the ordinary in these ruins.
Huh?
What was that? I know this place?
Satches.
Satches!
Satchel.
Satches, I told you not to run off by yourself. Minamo just ripped me a new one.
Real.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to think of what he's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Hey, Rio, I'm back. I brought the last of our friends, too. Oh, he's this guy. It's like, there's like tropes, anime tropes, you know? It's like this guy. He's the fiery, sporty guy.
That's a lot of BDSM ropes.
Ooh, oh my god.
There's a lot going on there. He has like a network of ropes around his
You know
torso.
how much time it takes to tie a rope situation like that?
Yeah.
That's some complicated stuff.
Maybe he just sleeps in it. I look up to find a man standing next to Sachika. He seems to be about my age, maybe a little younger. The young man with the headband smiles as he notices me.
You good?
Haruto Higurashi, right? Are you alright? You don't look too hot.
No.
Oh, yes, I'm... Wait, how do you know my name?
Yeah.
Come into the garage, it's too hot out here. We can chill by the shade.
Like I said, headband guy, but he already said his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get inside.
He's slow as fuck, though.
Yeah.
An island?
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
it's surrounded by ocean.
What?
What? Sachika and the headband guy each take one of my arms.
I would be
What?
kind of like, don't
Wait.
touch me, dude.
Then they forcefully lead me into the garage.
Oh no!
This distressing language. Okay, that's a quick introduction of many characters.
We got a newcomer here.
Which one's your favorite?
Okay, you got the delightfully cheery girl. You got like the laid back, chill girl who's gonna probably be my favorite. Oh wait, I don't know.
There's two. There's at least two, maybe three chill girls.
Well, no, the one on the left looks like she doesn't give a fuck, which makes me kind of like her the best. The one on the right is the one I thought I was gonna like the best because,
Yeah.
or maybe that's a guy. You know, I don't really know, to be honest.
That's ambiguous. You're right. It's hard to guess.
I like the doctor guy who's wearing a stethoscope, but he's also posing at the same time.
There's a stethoscope.
He's like, I'll check you out, brother.
I completely missed that detail. The stethoscope.
And the one in the front on the left is the girl who I'm supposed to think is the best. 'Cause she's the bustiest, but I think I like the apathetic girl in the back left. I don't like the one with the blue skirt. She's too like, I don't know.
Orihime.
No, Orihime was like, Orihime, gosh. She's got a lot of bust going on there. I mean, the one with the flower in her hair. She's like, hee hee hee. They'll be shy over there. I don't like that character either.
I kind of like both characters in the front, and then the one that has the heart on her shoulder, on her sleeve, or his sleeve.
Yeah, girl in the back with her arms out, robot girl's right out.
I like a lot of the design of headband guy, but I'm just confused by the ropes.
Gosh, I'm trying to think.
It's such a strange detail.
What is that fucking called?
Like
I know people who are really into that art of rope tying for kinky stuff, and like that's an elaborate rope tie. Like I'm impressed. If anything, maybe he might be the most able.
Posing so hard that it's actually off-putting. I'm like, okay, why though? Why are you doing this right now?
Are you really a doctor, sir? Can I see your certifications?
That's a lot of lace.
The girl in the front has a badge on her shoulder. Do you think she should be a police officer?
Yeah, are these like... Is this what happens? You take like a cop and a doctor and leave them on an island for like a month? Like they get all Survivor. They like, this week on Survivor.
Like, this is my new chosen profession.
Hey everyone, we got a newcomer here.
Welcome! Oh, she is female police officer.
I was wondering what she'd be like. All right. Why don't you start by telling us your name, age, and profession?
Oh, so you get to choose a profession?
Taking him in for questioning. Let's welcome the Lords of Love.
Oh no! Oh no! Shapely girl.
Wow, she's not nice.
Okay, she's my favorite. She's my favorite.
Hope you taste better than you can see.
She's my favorite. That's the girl, that's the apathetic girl in the back. She's my favorite.
I really don't think we should be eating him.
Not my favorite, don't like her.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how she would talk.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's exactly what her appearance tells you she'll talk like.
I'm kind of shy and I don't,
Yeah.
I'm no fun.
Man with towel.
Welcome to Garage Island.
Oh,
a guy.
it is a guy.
And my condolences.
Are you the real protagonist of this game, Man with Towel?
I think I might like Man with Towel a lot.
They need names. It'll be hard to learn all their names, but we need names.
I kind of want to keep calling them Man with Towel. I want it to be called Rope Guy. I want it to be called Sexy Stethoscope.
Towel.
I want Towel Guy.
So you all woke up and happened to find yourself on this island too?
Yeah.
Yeah, way before you did. This is actually a certain someone's third day. Oh, they're all like, it's like newish here. This is like just a thing that keeps happening to them.
Well, they seem pretty established.
You know, Sachika, the girl who found you on the beach, she was first awake, so she's our island elder.
Oh gosh.
The irony.
I'm your senior.
Hee I'm the elder.
Also,
You ain't the only one who had their stuff stolen. All our phones and stuff are gone too.
It's quite a shock waking up on some unknown island.
That's a great boy.
An unknown and deserted island full of ruins, no less. Deserted island?
Yeah.
Fuck, I used up all the normal range, and he's the most normal character. Shit, I fucked it up. Yeah, we're the only ones here. Now there are only 8 of us, including you.
That works. Ooh, yay! He is not lying.
A woman answers as if responding to my inner thoughts. Maybe my face shows my suspicions. Phoenix, is that you? The classy-looking woman's voice is soft, but there's an air of dignity and authority to it.
I'm sorry.
But I can't just immediately take your word for it. Judging by the current situation, it's more likely you all kidnapped and brought me to this island.
Look.
Hey, come on now. That's crazy talk.
That's not really that crazy.
you're probably right.
I understand how you feel. I was the same way. But we're in the same boat as you. Before we knew it, we were all on this
Wait.
Do you have any proof of that?
What? Proof?
Should have known this would happen. It seems like the stubborn type. I have to admit, I'm a bit annoyed by the man's sardonic tone.
Answer me, please.
Then please explain this. How did you know my name? Besides, if what you say is true, we might have all been kidnapped. How can you all stay so calm?
Now.
Haruto, let's pump the brakes a bit, yeah? It's cause...
Okay.
The ring!
Yeah, they're coming for us. Suddenly, the old TV in the garage turns on. The screen, which was blank just moments ago, is now shouting at us with a static noise.
What convenient timing.
I expected it happened soon. Why don't you change the channel, Haruto? Huh?
If you turn the dial on the TV, the channel changes. Wow. It's
The channel?
it's mostly just static, but one of the channels plays a cartoon.
A cartoon?
What is this?
I could write half the dialogue, it's easy. What's the point of... You want proof, right? That show might explain what you want to know. Egging me on, huh? Fine, I'll bite. Very well. I just need to turn the dial. At this point, I still haven't realized that the TV's power cable isn't even plugged into an outlet.
The ring.
I don't even see a cable. So, that's a normal thing to not notice, honestly.
Found it.
You found it.
Damn, good job. The old-fashioned CRT continues displaying nothing but static. I have to admit, it's the first time I've handled such an antique item. Slowly, I reach out my hand. With a bit of force, the dial turns, making a loud snap. One channel hop seems to do the trick. The static noise disappears, replaced with...
Extend TV.
Kids, it's time for Extend TV.
Oh. Is it because they're extending our life? Because we suicided?
Perhaps.
Did everyone else do that?
Congratulations on clearing the mission, everyone. We left some food for you as a reward, so be sure to share with each other.
That-
Look, show. Our friends are all together.
The girl that got us has a bag that is the shape of this sheep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I noticed it 'cause it was cute.
Our fight is just beginning.
Oh gosh.
I don't like that expression.
Buddy, you're at an 11.
That's
you gotta
freaking me
bring it
out.
down to like like a 4 is probably good for
Are
you.
Okay.
Your face shouldn't do that.
But you make it sound like we're getting canceled already.
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know
Don't-
if I'd make a very good assistant.
Pick your nose, you loser.
Oh, he stopped. He's like doing a fish mouth. I don't know what I don't know what these faces are. That's too much.
He's got beautiful anime
He
eyes.
shoved his pinky up his nose, did fish mouth while also winking. And somehow he was speaking during that.
He's really digging in there. I think you're a bit too lax.
Now it's time for your next mission. Let's make a toilet, okay? Go!
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
Let's make
I didn't mean the way you talk. We need to introduce ourselves first.
What? Again? How many times are we gonna do this?
We haven't introduced ourselves to Haruto yet. We need to do these things properly.
I'm just staring.
Keith's face is saying it all.
I'm just... What?
The rest of you already know our names, right?
You said Show and Mirai.
The herbivore mascot and host of Extend TV.
You're a cutie pie.
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
You were talking fine this whole time, buddy.
Yeah, that got you
got it.
nervous?
Why did you start getting nervous?
Yeah.
Allison?
This is bad, Mirai. I'm about to pee my pants. I'm quick on the trigger, so...
kill it. Kill it to death. I don't like it. Why?
Don't worry. I'm wearing undies.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help, and also that's normal.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to clarify.
It's a weird thing to say.
Do you not normally wear...
Alright. Oh, okay.
Is anime written by aliens?
Sometimes.
I think that just makes it worse. Ahem. Let's get back on track.
So you should pee your pants when you're not wearing underwear.
Extend TV is...
Like, they always lampshade it. So, like, they're acknowledging in universe that they're writing that the person's acting completely insane, but like that back and forth, like they just love doing for some reason. There's so many versions of that where like someone acts crazy and they're like, "Wow, you're crazy," and I'm kind of annoyed by that, and then they just do it again and they loop.
Well, you know,
and I'm like,
that trope is common everywhere. That's you got it's a straight man character as opposed to like the, you know.
But like it's like this specific execution of it though is like it's so stilted, and it's also so common. Like this specific form, and I'm like
I'm delightful and capricious, and I'm a wild card, and I'm like unpredictable and fun, but also like really kind of scary and erratic. It's like, well, I'm straight and level-headed and normal, and I will point out how interesting, but also how weird you are. But you also be the source of all my conflict, and also the source of all of my joy. that is like the classic Bert and Ernie kind of situation.
But like, I guess it's the difference between like a character just being like, it's like the difference between like Rush Hour, for example.
Yeah.
And
what a weird thing to bring up.
That's that.
I haven't thought about Rush Hour in a while.
There's a straight man, and like the active one that's riffing off of them all the time, and then like they kind of like both become a little bit more like the other one by the end and stuff like that.
I've learned valuable lessons
the
from
buddy
you,
cop setup, and then there was fucking pee your pants guy over here. It's like a different fucking level of magnitude, and it's too much.
So you mean like
it's a different planet of that dynamic. Like it's too far.
In this situation, you'd be the sheep, and I'd be the guy peeing in my pants.
See, you don't want to be that person.
Maybe that's what the dynamic needs the most. Maybe I should just start being that.
Please don't.
I'm gonna start picking my nose.
I don't want to have to put out sheets.
It's okay, Keith. I'm wearing underwear. It's okay.
No, that doesn't fix anything. Oh no.
It makes it worse, she says.
For all you last remaining survivors of humanity, we're here to make sure you all survive on this Earth that's now been reduced to ruins.
Way to say it so peppy-like.
Survivors of humanity?
You see, humanity is now extinct. All except for you guys left on Garage Island.
There's gonna be some inbreeding problems.
Yeah.
Are you alive?
Where are you?
Yeah, like, are you extinct or not? Are you a cartoon in universe? I can't tell.
If everyone's extinct except for the people on Garage Island, are you guys also on Garage Island? Can we find you?
Yeah.
That would be creepy.
Or are you also extinct because you're a cartoon, but you just pre-scripted it based on our arrival dates? Like, did they know I was going to arrive after everyone else in this group?
Like in Fallout when they make all the cartoons explaining how to survive the wasteland.
Yeah.
Because they're like setting you up for success.
Like, maybe this isn't live.
That'd be creepy though.
Like, maybe it's all pre-recorded.
Some
It's
person.
Like, oh, I still have to show you that. The Blink episode of Doctor Who, which is this exact, like, idea of, like, pre-recording for the future and shit. It's so cool.
What? No way! You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking!
Yeah. I've explained this to you a bunch of times, Shell. I'm really surprised you're surprised.
Huh? But how are we supposed to guide them? We only exist within this TV show and live in a completely
Oh my gosh,
different
they're
world than they do.
addressing it, what we just talked about.
Oh, so you're aware of that somehow.
Isn't this scripted? Like, in universe? So in universe, even the people that make instructional videos are annoying. And they write like this.
We guide them by assigning them missions to clear.
Even with our guidance, there's no way ordinary people can survive in the harsh world out there.
Are those tears?
Yeah.
Is the voice actor supposed to be expressing that?
Well, no, I think he did fine.
Frustrated. Don't worry, they all have a special power. It's a gift from God himself. The X key on their belly buttons.
What the fuck?
I don't accept this.
X key?
What?
What's that? Is it like X Factor?
We'll explain more about the X keys later. For now, you'll need to build your base of operations.
Everyone check your belly button.
Is X Factor the British version of American Idol?
No, that is a show, I think.
I thought X Factor was like
But
the
X Factor
English,
is a
like
phrase, I think.
music show or talent show.
I think X Factor is a phrase that existed before that show existed. I think X Factor means like your special, like your thing. I don't know. It's never something I've ever said.
Leave this to your trusty assistant. Here's the next mission. Become a pop idol.
That's not what that's.
Done.
Is this X Factor?
Oh my
You
gosh.
said it right the
What the
first time.
Is this?
I
What
was
is this?
right.
What is
I was
this?
right. I
What
was
is this?
right.
No, you're right.
I
You're
was
right.
right.
But X Factor is also something you say about somebody, I think. Like, they have an X Factor. But, like, they addressed it right after we said it, like, for, like, the third time.
We're going to have you all build a basic toilet. Without a toilet, something terrible could happen. Just like what happened to Show.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
He
you
peed
right.
himself.
Yeah.
Flatter me all you want, but I don't have another job left in me.
Why is that flattery?
Kill him.
Continue.
Kill him.
Actually, I meant that yours is a bad example.
Oh my gosh, she's addressed it by what I said again.
That's because it's just the loop they do over and over
I don't want
again.
to hear any toilet etiquette from you, Mirai. You poop wherever you walk, don't you?
What? Maybe?
Hey, I use the toilet too. I even use the bidet afterward.
I don't need this.
We're Americans, so we don't relate to that.
Yeah, what's this butt water?
No wonder your butt is so clean.
Like, you've been looking at it? It's a sheep.
Don't look at my
What?
butt.
Oh my gosh, she addressed it again.
But she also like
Why does she have butt cheeks?
She went butt.
She's showing her butt cheeks.
Why is this happening? Why is this image on the screen right now?
You guys, what have you done to us?
I don't accept it. I don't accept
That's
this.
enough. Time to say goodbye. Remember, kids.
Illuminate.
Is that the fucking praise the sun pose?
A brighter future.
To protect the world from devastation.
For
Don't-
Unite all people within our nation.
Don't do that.
Don't make that
Don't
pose.
do that.
Don't.
Don't do that.
Oh no! It's like reading old Devilman cartoons. You're like, oh no, this was too close to World War II when it was made.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I hope we never see them again.
You will, because they give you every mission you get.
No. The TV powers off with an aggressive zzz. I had to make it aggressive.
That was aggressive.
What's with that ridiculous old cartoon?
About this.
Well, he like slid in there.
Yeah, sliding into my DMs like.
Please.
That was the answer to your question, Haruto. We're surviving on this island while following the orders issued from the Extent TV show you just saw.
No.
Rather, we're forced to obey them, I should say.
What happens if you don't?
You explode.
Oh gosh. This show is also how we know your name.
You got it?
You can imagine what our last mission may have been, right? It was find Haruto Higurashi, the last member of the group. And only one person went on that mission, apparently, because everyone else was just sitting
They're
there.
just they're just hanging out.
That's right.
Sachika just cleared that mission. So now we got a new one.
She's always in third person. That's just her thing. These people can't be serious. Anyway, do we really need a toilet? Why don't we just piss wherever like we've been doing?
Why, you?
Listen, there are girls here too. We definitely need a toilet, mission or not. It would also help prevent certain crimes before they happen. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Actually, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Dude, in India right now, there is a whole, like, what's it called? It's a whole thing that they're trying to promote, is that if a man wants to marry you, you should ask him to build you a toilet, because they don't have enough toilets in India, and women get assaulted all the time on their way to go like pee in certain areas, and it's a big problem. It's like you're worth having your own toilet. Like your husband should build one for you. It's a campaign. It's a government-run campaign because it's such a problem.
They're trying to make it like a courtship ritual to build more toilets.
But then
it's like a society-wide problem.
There are movies about it. Like they make it. It's a pop culture thing. But then also, there's also an issue with
the only exposure I got to that was Slumdog Millionaire. Have you seen that? Where this one where he has like a flashback to a point where like they're all waiting in line for one like outhouse where it's essentially just like it's basically just a wooden box you walk into that's just over a pit.
Yeah.
And the pit's like visible from outside the pod box, so it's horrible.
It's a huge problem because it's on a hygienic level. It's causing them a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But they're like a lot of their places are too old to input these like complicated sewer systems in at this point. It's like you can't go in and like dig everything up and start over.
You gotta figure out how to like introduce an entire plumbing infrastructure to one of the most populated countries in the world. They have 2 billion people.
So people will dig like I'm a man who has a family. I'm gonna go out and dig my family a pit, but you have to dig a giant pit because you think how long it's gonna take to fill up. And they actually do. They actually do the math of like how long it'll take to fill up. But and you actually hire people who can go clean out the pit for you. But those people are considered untouchables, and because they have like considerably the worst and unrespectable job in the entire country.
Untouchables.
Yeah, they're called untouchables.
Isn't this? Well, it makes you grateful.
It does.
It makes you very grateful when you hear these things. You're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I just don't want it.
But I like how you only live with what, like, there's like, how many people, like 6 people here? I like how this female police officer is like, we can prevent certain crimes before they happen, as if like they're.
It's a very small ring of people.
You think you know each other well enough to not have this happen, but you know.
That's where a lot of crimes come from, is the people you know.
That is true.
What? Are you talking about me?
Why you don't act proud of that?
That is a way that's too much of a smile face. I don't think I like this character.
Right.
His weird 80s hair.
I agree. Being seen is not a problem, but it would be unpleasant to see others doing their business.
But I don't mind being watched.
No.
Those are definitely both problems.
Hey!
Wait just a minute. You expect me to believe any of that? Humanity's extinct and we need to survive on our own? I need a proper explanation here.
See?
Alright, try touching your belly button. My belly button?
No, you pervert.
Over my shirt, I feel something hard on my stomach. There's something there. Flustered, I quickly pull up my shirt. There, I find...
What the hell?
Is that a D-pad?
Yeah.
It's a fucking D-pad.
That's distressing. I hadn't noticed that foreign presence there until this very moment. In place of my belly button is a small X-shaped object.
You think if you bend at all, it would poke you?
Yeah, I guess the agents got to him first. The Matrix. They're gonna suck the squid thing out of you. I carefully touch it with the tip of my finger. It seems to be made of metal. It vibrates when I tap on it, but I don't feel any pain. It vibrates. Pulling on it, the skin around it lifts up too. As I pull harder. Ow! Don't do that. I feel a sharp pain like my stomach is being pinched. I quickly let go. The object seems to be welded to my stomach. To what?
Huh?
Welded to what?
Your stomach.
Welded to what?
Stomach.
You can't just weld metal and flesh. That's not
That's what he said.
That's not. They're completely merged together.
Don't.
I wouldn't try pulling it off if I were you. In my opinion, removal would require surgery.
Are you a real doctor?
I don't. It seems like a Baywatch doctor.
I'm also wearing a Figaro chain. We match.
There you are.
I always wear a gold chain because I'm
Surgery.
just a baller.
Just what is this thing?
Some sort of tracking device, I think.
With that, the woman turns to face me, slightly lifting up her shirt. The others follow suit and reveal their stomachs.
This isn't a gesture of submission, you know. Just want to avoid unneeded suspicion.
This isn't a gesture of submission?
Like showing your belly? Like my dog is right now.
What is that baffling ass comment to say? These are people who are humans, who act like humans.
Yeah, we all doubted it until we saw for ourselves too.
Oh, it's Shibari. Shibari rope tying. That was bugging me.
Wink.
While you're at it, feel free to gaze upon my chiseled abs.
Yes, sir.
I might have lost some weight.
What they
We all got one of these.
keep calling her shapely, but she's not. Like, she's fine. Seems like a rude thing to say.
Is shapely good or bad?
Well, I don't
I
know.
remember what
Well, shapely I think is kind of. I always thought shapely might be like a nice way of saying overweight.
yeah, I thought shapely was supposed to always be like a good word. Whereas like a less good one would be like homely. It's like one of the ones that has like negative connotations. I'm trying to
Yeah, homely is definitely a negative one.
Yeah.
I just thought they were trying to say like, oh, she's chubby but in a good way, which is maybe that is what they're saying.
Yeah.
But they reference her weight right away, which isn't. It's whatever. Yeah.
The same X-shaped objects are exactly where their belly buttons should have been. Is that where his belly button's supposed to be? Man with towel has a strangely placed belly button. It seems like wrong, right?
A little bit, but it's okay. It might just be angle.
Like that's where
It's
his
fine.
fly is. So it's like, it looks like it's just wrong. Something looks like strange about that. Maybe it's just the illusion of the overalls being half on.
Want to see mine too?
What?
No, that's okay, Sachika. I don't want you to expose your underwear.
This is where we find out that she doesn't have one. It's a twist. It's a twist. She was here first and she doesn't have one.
I was gonna say my
They're hiding it here. I've played games.
Oh, see, look, size. I already checked her stomach. Her seems a bit different for some reason.
Because it's just tape with an X drawn on it.
I can't believe they do that to a little girl like her.
We don't even know what it is.
Also, how old is she? I don't get what the age. How old is
I
she?
can't tell how old anime characters are.
Well, she's a lolly. Maybe. I don't know.
Why would anyone put a tracking device on us?
Yeah.
Because they're the last of humanity? Monitor us, presumably. Yeah, that's what tracking is. Thanks for your input. An island? Have you heard of reality television? It's a TV genre that's popular overseas. Nothing's popular overseas. There's no more overseas. Everyone's dead. Oh, right. It's where a show's participants live under one roof or have to survive on a deserted island. Wait. Are you saying we're on one of those shows right now?
Presumably.
It's very likely. This humanity's extinct thing must be the show's setting. They kidnap and put tracking devices on us that force us to participate against our will? That's illegal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you always have to sign stuff before you end up doing any of this. It's a crime, alright. Theft, assault, kidnapping, false imprisonment. I can go on.
In that case,
Surgery. It's a pretty bad one.
Weld into your stomach.
Yeah. Ever heard of ankle bracelets? Then we should call the police.
The thing is,
Well, I'm a cop, but there's no way to call for backup or to escape from here. I'm sure the police are on the move already with all these missing people, though.
But we should assume whoever kidnapped us ain't afraid of law enforcement. They must have unfathomable amounts of money and power. Isn't that right, madam?
who knows?
Who knows?
Money and power. Sounds like a villain from a novel I read a while back. You like this one? Was it of the visual variety? Did such a thing truly happen in real life? I guess we'll never know, because this is still not that. It doesn't sound like an age where search engines can show images of any location in the world.
Maybe it was God who brought us to Garage Island. Remember what Mirai said? The X keys are a gift from God.
I need more carbs.
See, like they're the little weird thing to.
Did she say I need more carbs?
I need more carbs. Yeah, they're like trying to make her like a trope or something. I don't know. I'm confused as to what she's supposed to be. That's rude.
Are they the 7 sins? Is she gluttony?
Oh yeah, you had this theory before we started because
I
there's
just saw 7 characters and I was like, I've seen things before.
I would have preferred a gift with more sugar
It's
in
like,
it.
guess which one is pride and guess which one is lust.
Well, I don't know. Lust should be the Shibari guy.
Yeah, the abs guy.
Oh no! Oh,
What? Shibari guy.
maybe I was thinking the Shibari rope guy.
Oh, the rope
but he's all
guy.
red, so he's part of Wrath or something. Well,
He might be rat. I mean, we'll see how. What would the little girl be?
God.
I don't remember. God. I don't remember what all the sins are. Maybe we're one of the sins.
Yeah, there's greed and envy are the two that are hardest to like personify. I think like sloth is one of them. Sloth could be the guy that we think is normal because he seems really lax. The guy with towel.
He seems relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had anything but water since yesterday.
My muscles are gonna need more love soon.
Oh yeah.
Wait, didn't they mention on Extend TV that they're giving us food?
Oh yeah, they told us to share with each other.
Yeah.
I must be on the island. Or it must be on the island. Let's split up. One group working on the toilet and another finding food. Haruto, you just arrived, so you can rest on the sofa and wait.
No, I'll do what I can to help. I'd like to have a look around the island too. Oh, you're not suspicious of us anymore?
Yeah.
I haven't really accepted all this yet, but it seems unlikely it's all an elaborate lie. So I'll revise my notions for now. It's not uncommon to find my initial theories and opinions misplaced after conducting an interview. What?
Is that what you do for a living?
Yeah, is that what you... He never answered the question, huh?
No.
But what he does. I like your flexibility. I could learn a thing or two from you. I usually get all tied up in my thoughts. Guess there's more to me to experience.
All right. I can tell you are the balding type.
What?
These luscious locks.
Look at these luscious locks.
Is he pride? No, she's...
No, well, she's supposed to be, if anyone's supposed to be gluttony, it's going to be her, because they
I
keep
feel like
poking
she's
at
all
her
of them.
weight. Which is nice.
She's like pride and envy and gluttony. It's just one character who takes all the sins.
Yeah, who is Pride then?
I don't know. He's green, so he might be envy.
Well, I was saying he's red.
He's all, yeah. I don't know. I could be completely full of shit anyway, so who cares?
I think the innocent girl is supposed to be lust, but I don't agree with that.
Hey, I've got a full head of hair. Just look at these luscious locks.
I mentioned the future.
Don't say things like that.
Okay, let's make that toilet and find that food.
After that, we all leave the garage. Even if these people are undercover crew members for the reality show, I have no choice but to play along. What I need most is information, and the time to analyze and think it over. We still need to reach, like, combat or something. Or gameplay.
Is this something that happens?
Yeah. It's not a let's try until we actually see what the gameplay looks like. The save spot? The plus sign, I guess? Do we stick it in? It's got like a thing sticking out.
What?
It's distressing.
Stick your belly button in? To what?
This. The save point.
What is?
Do you blow on it? Does it go in your belly button?
Hey, what is that?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
It's really off-putting.
Ah, ow, ah.
Do you stabbing yourself with the save point?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is that
An arcade machine?
He filled it in.
Ever since my arrival, I've been curious about that giant object sitting in the back of the garage. At first glance, it seems to be an arcade cabinet you'd find inside any game center. The cabinet's adorned with the garish decorations, creating a silhouette not unlike a pipe organ. Above the cabinet, the word extend is displayed prominently in neon letters. Extend? Is that the game's title? I take a closer look at the cabinet, but can't find an instruction card anywhere on it. I've never seen or heard of this game, but I feel that strange sense of familiarity once again.
Oh, Haruto, you play video games? I guess we got that in common. Generic voice.
Why is it question marks? We surely know who it is. Yeah,
oh, there we go.
Like, we have to know who it is. We just met everyone.
Everyone alive.
Visual novel characters they have voice blindness. They can't recognize voices. If you talk from off camera, it's impossible to tell who it is.
That's so funny. I know.
It's such a strange quirk. Oh, forgot to introduce myself, huh?
I'm Ryo Mikajime, an up-and-coming artistic virtuoso.
Swing. So he's got that hair because is he a musician?
Well, I thought.
Isn't virtuoso usually music? Oh, and it's illustrator. Artistic. Are you an illustrator of some sort?
I'm a bondage artist.
Oh my gosh, I fucking knew it. Hida Shibari. Hey, oh dude. Oh my god.
That detail.
He's a fucking rigger.
Oh my god.
I'll be your rope bunny, Ryo Mikajime.
Are gamers ready for this? No, I'm a bondage artist. I use ropes to bind up all sorts of things in the form of artistic expression.
They had classes on this at the Folsom Street Fair.
This was a common occurrence for a lot of people on Steam, where a lot of people had this game and they didn't know why they had it. There's a game called Zenbound 2, and you get a wooden object that's like some kind of sculpture or something, and there's a nail in it with a rope stabbed onto it. And you have a length, and what you're supposed to do is just keep rotating the object until the rope completely binds every part of the entire object. Like, you have to get 100% coverage, like in like Splatoon, basically. Oh. And so figure out how to rotate it so that the rope would catch, for example, so you can then like figure out how to wrap up the whole thing was like the core of the game. And there wasn't really stakes, which is why it was called Zen Bound, I think, because it's just like a time waster, like chill game. But there's two mysteries. One, I don't know anyone who's ever heard of Zenbound 1, but also no one seems to remember how they got the game.
That's kind of interesting.
So many people have it in their Steam library, and it's the early days, and no one remembers like what was there one weird humble bundle that everyone got it in, or what, like why does everyone seem to have it? Because so many people I know have that game, and no one remembers getting it, and it fucks with you.
It sounds like a nice game, though. Yeah,
it's a neat little thing. I did like a Q&A episode with it, I think. Bondage artist? Huh? Bondage?
Yeah.
You ever heard of a turtle shell rope harness? I tie up people and objects in that sort of style. But you can't leave people tied up forever, you know? So I use this to leave a lasting image for my works.
Use what? Oh my gosh.
Photographs them.
Oh my gosh.
Ryo takes the camera hanging up from his hip into his hands. Oh, but I use an SLR for the real deal. This one's just disposable. I really only use it when I need to record my inspirations or new composition ideas for my pieces.
Yeah.
I see. I'm really not sure how to react. Some of my friends went into art universities, but I don't know anyone in adult entertainment industry. Oh, yeah, I get that reaction a lot, but you've got the wrong idea, man. This has nothing to do with porn or S&M type stuff.
Aww. Disappointed.
I'm an artist in every way, and bondage is my medium. I rarely look at my work in a sexual way. Rarely.
Oh.
It's not no.
Oh, see, look.
So you do sometimes then. You may not believe me, but I have some regular fans who check out my exhibitions, you know. Some regular fans.
Exhibitions, you know.
This is like the two furries that claim that it's not porn. I have regular fans, you know. We're not all...
I think just meant regular, like, consistent, not like regular, like, normal.
We'll never know. That's the ambiguity of English. He's fucked. They even buy pictures of my pieces or the objects I've tied up. But that's still not enough to make a living, so I do photography for amateur models, ramen and such. Ramen?
Maybe people professionally
He
photograph
ties things
ramen.
up with ramen?
Well, I think he does photography for amateur models and takes pictures of ramen and such for restaurants, maybe?
So you're a cameraman?
Nope.
No, I'm a bondage artist.
He's a rigger.
He seems pretty adamant about this. I should change the subject.
Oh yeah.
Put his leg up like he's gonna fight. This arcade cabinet's pretty big. Do you know what game that is? Dunno, probably some game from overseas. American love over the top stuff, don't they?
Yes?
Yeah, that's what we're known for.
Yeah.
That's a pretty broad generalization.
I wouldn't say it was wrong.
We could have killed some time with this, but it doesn't even work. It doesn't work? The TV turned on earlier, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that TV is special. I don't really know how it powers on. There's pretty much no electricity or gas here. The water tower is the only thing that really works. The TV's special? Maybe it's solar powered.
Sure.
Indoors.
And also, it's like how old it is.
Yeah. Huh. The cabinet's missing a few buttons. Guess we can't even play it if we turn it on.
Well, that one button looks like your belly button.
Are we gonna
Stick your belly button in there.
Yeah. Or maybe that's what the one over the table is? Because there's a weird stick out on it, sticking out of it.
To murder someone for their belly button.
Maybe spend the whole game collecting the buttons.
And you need to kill someone for the last
Like
one.
the Luigi's Mansion buttons.
Maybe.
There's some holes in the control panel where buttons should be. There's also an X-shaped indentation between the joystick and buttons. It might work if we jam a stick in there or something. I don't know about that.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. I came here to find some rope. You see any lying around?
No.
You have some on your chest,
say I
though.
have. Yeah. Weird. I thought I saw some around here yesterday. If you find any, mind grabbing it for me? We need to build the toilet.
What are you rope for?
Sure, I'll give you any I find, Mr. Mikajime.
Thanks.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, by the way, we're all the same age, so you don't need to be all proper with us.
Didn't that one chick call the other girl a little girl like a minute ago?
Yeah, we're not all the same age. Someone seems to be a doctor, and someone else seems to be
a police
6.
officer. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's cops and police officers and a child. Like a small child. She's clearly like at least a foot shorter than everybody else.
Well, that's just because she's adorable. Quote,
Same
quote.
age. You said you're 25 earlier, right? So am I, and the others are too. It's a 25-year-old doctor and a 25-year-old cop.
It's like Phoenix Wright all over again.
You're not allowed to be old in Japan. In Japanese media, the moment you age, you blink out of existence. Well, some of us are 24, but look, all I'm saying is we're in the same ballpark, except for the 12-year-old.
Oh, see, look.
Oh, everyone but Sachika, that is. But even she doesn't know how old she is. Oh no, she's a 1,000-year-old dragon. Like in Fire Emblem. I see. 7 men and women who are 25 years old and a girl of unknown age. Just what criteria did the crew use to pick us for their show? Anyway, I'm gonna call you Haruto, so you can just call me Ryo from now on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check a couple other places now. Let me know if you find the rope.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go look around too. Gameplay?
Eh?
What? Huh? Am I hearing things? But I thought... The arcade cabinet stands in the back of the garage, silent as ever. Can't put my finger on it, but it seems like it could power on at any moment, just like that CRT. Inspecting things has consequences. There's a lot of shipping containers around here. There's like an emphasis on that. Ooh, question marks. Does that mean things?
Yeah, what does... Or is it the upstairs? No, that wouldn't make sense.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't approach these stairs.
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Ow, ow.
Ah. Ow. Ah. The sounds just keep warping.
Oh no.
Ronald Weasley. Stop it, Ron. Oh, stop it.
Is this it?
Clay pipes in an open lot. First time seeing this place in person.
Okay, are you excited about that, sir?
What? That's a weird sentence, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this?
Wow.
It's
Crazy.
so beautiful.
No, stop, don't look at the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
So this is mostly the area we were in earlier, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize that building anywhere.
Yeah, your special building.
The Enigma. But now we have an auto map, whereas we didn't have it before, so it's filling it in for the first time. It's filled with water. A well? No. Seems more like a water tank.
That's the water tower. This is what we get our drinking water from. I think it's Shy Girl because she did
Yeah.
a middle sound.
She's all breathy. A woman wearing a flower hairpin stands before me.
Oh, my name is Rinko Susukino. I work at my family's flower shop.
They're all dead. You can't go there.
She walks up to the tower and turns the valve. Clear water spews out, filling the plastic bottle she holds.
This is how you use it. The amount of water you get per day is limited, though.
So every time we get another person, things get closer to dangerous.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
No idea. I heard it filters seawater somehow. It apparently only needed small fixes to get it running.
Don't tell me.
Was it part of those missions?
Yes, it was a mission from before I was brought to the island, so I don't know too much about it.
Well, if it only needs a little bit of fixing, it must have been put here by the TV crew to make us play its survival game.
What do you think about that cartoon, Haruto?
Yeah.
I don't know what the TV crew is planning, but they sure put a lot of effort into all this. Not only did they prepare that cartoon, but this entire set of ruins too.
No.
Oh yes, there is that. But I mean about us being the last survivors of humanity. Do you believe this is all just a setting they made up for the show?
If there really is no one else alive, who could have brought us here? You know, I was living a normal life until just last night. So I think they already revealed this, maybe not, but the cartoon said that they exist in a different reality.
Well, the cartoon people existed in a different reality from these people.
They might just mean the concept of fiction or whatever, like being a cartoon, or they might mean that the people in this world, like in the game, are like in a different reality, and in that reality, humanity is gone. Maybe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, who's doing this? Is it just like a weird prank? Like, is this judgment?
I definitely don't think it's a TV show.
Yeah, it could also just be like God's judgment kind of thing.
Like how everyone thought what everyone thought Lost was about.
Yeah.
Before it became about nothing and everything.
I was living a normal life until just last night, he said, when he was committing suicide. Okay. It'd be impossible for every single human to just disappear in such a short time.
What if we've been asleep for more than one night?
Or what if you disappeared? What?
No.
Nothing. You're probably right. This is just silly talk. Maybe I'm just stressed out from all this heat. I start getting these strange thoughts in my head. Like about killing people? Like I feel bad about this.
You think she seems murdery to you?
I don't know, man. I just feel weird.
She's getting strange thoughts in her head. Well, you're surrounded by ruins of a Japanese city. It definitely gives you post-apocalyptic time has passed vibes.
This music seems tense.
Yeah. No, this is the eerie tension mystery music.
Haruto,
You should drink some water and cool your head if you ever feel stressed out too, Haruto.
Rinko jogs away as if trying to flee the scene.
Oh no.
We've been asleep for more than one night? It can't be. I muttered to myself with a sigh. Rinko's back has already disappeared from view. Did she put a shirt on? Stress! Oh, cool. I need a tutorial on this. When your character has lots of stress, their stamina will decrease faster. Where's the stress meter? Oh, there isn't a stress meter. They just are stressed. Stress will increase when eating unfavorable food, or by letting bladder or burden levels go beyond a certain rate.
Oh no.
A stressed bladder. Speaking of which, do you need to use the restroom? We've been going for like an hour and a half.
My burden levels are so high.
Stress can be decreased by eating favorable food or drinking water. Make sure to manage meals or burdens so stress doesn't get too high.
Sounds like real life.
Character.
I'm gonna be at work tomorrow and I'll say my burden levels are too high, guys. I need to stop.
Found it. What's this?
It looks like it's perpetually going. How do they fill it with water? Say it filters seawater, so are the survivors filling it every day?
There's like a tube up the side of it. But how it works, I have no clue.
I'm trying to reach gameplay. Maybe it starts 10 hours in. There's a straight road with the ocean at both ends, and an apartment-like building facing it. This building isn't nearly as damaged as the others. As I stare at it, one of the doors on the first floor swings open. A man built like a bodybuilder emerges, followed by a woman in lavish-looking gothic Lolita-style clothes. We know who these people are.
Yeah, I wonder who it is. Shapely girl. Oh, it is you.
Ah, hello there, Haruto. Have you taken a look around the island yet? Or perhaps you're here to see us? No, I just happened to be passing by. I noticed this building is still in decent shape. What are you two doing here? Are you searching for the food mentioned earlier?
No.
Oh no, we're not searching here. Though like you said, this building is in better shape than the others. That's why we've been assigning rooms for each of us, and using them as bedrooms. It was quite a bit of work, but we cleaned up all the trash inside the apartments for yesterday's mission. Ah, so they're bedrooms. Then, were you two getting some rest to get?
it's not like that.
Just so you do not misinterpret the situation. He was persistently hounding me to show him my body, so I allowed it just this once.
Huh?
Then he repeatedly pressed his hard instrument against my breasts and stomach.
Whoa.
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 Oh, he's a doctor. It's a stethoscope.
Yeah, phrasing. Just in case you don't get the wrong idea. He repeatedly, what?
Hey now.
My, hold on just a minute now, Miss Yuma. You're the one giving him the wrong idea here.
That's love.
Oh my gosh.
Though if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with the love that sparks from a misunderstanding. This face. Miss Yuma mentioned that her stomach was aching, so I was simply giving her an examination.
Huh?
Examination? So are you?
Excuse me.
Ah, how rude of me. I still haven't properly introduced myself. This music reset.
This hand on the chin, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually a doctor.
Oh. I don't believe it.
Mamoru.
Actually. I think you're a liar.
I'm 50% doctor, 50% arms. Well, I've yet to earn my degree, but I do plan on going into pediatrics.
Don't tell me.
Oh, you're a doctor? I assumed you were a bodybuilder or something, judging by your impressive build.
Well,
Lifting weights is a hobby of mine. My body just like...
Fireworks.
It's not 4th of July yet. How dare you? Well, the dogs are gonna panic, except this one doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, my dog does not give 2 fucks.
My body's just like this from continually punishing myself, you know? He talks with a smooth voice, but it just comes out as intimidating because of his muscles.
Right.
In other words, he's a doctor interested in children and enjoys hurting himself as a hobby.
Hey now.
That's a way to put things, apparently. Hey now, you make me sound like some kind of pervert. Ha 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 ha.
She's my favorite. Like, ha 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 ha, hilarious.
This woman also seems unique in her own way.
Yuma.
Yuma, was it? What do you do? Are you in the fashion industry?
I am Yuma Mashiro, the woman with the childbearing hips.
What is your character?
I don't know.
What is your character? Every time we get a detail, it's stranger. This is a strange way to explain who you are.
Well,
My father's name is Renji Mashiro.
I'm sorry? Why did she bring up her father when I asked her about her own job? Because that's her job, is being an heiress, probably. Wait a minute. Renji Mashiro. I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah.
She's the sole daughter of the Mashiro Group's president.
That's right.
Mashiro. Oh, now I remember. Why didn't I realize it before? She's a prominent figure in my industry. What am I looking at right now? Is this a split screen? That's a really confusing split screen.
No, I think it's just an artistic rendering of different images to
It's a stock market, some skyscrapers, an oil refinery, or no, it's a harbor.
and people
and
sitting at a circular
People-
table.
Yeah, people sitting at like an Illuminati table.
Yes.
Mashiro Group's a giant corporation that represents the entire country as a whole. Wait, what? What dystopia do you live in?
Well, I mean, this sounds like us too. There are only like 5 companies that own everything in the whole world.
Yeah. They own companies in numerous industries, including manufacturing, financing, distribution, and media. They're said to have enormous financial and political sway due to their wealth and inner business network. The head of Mashiro is the president, carried over from when it was still classified as a conglomerate. The current president is none other than Renji Mashiro, so this woman is his daughter.
I believe working is for suckers.
Suckers who didn't get born right?
Yeah, loser.
I bet. Though it's a bit different when you say it.
But I was planning on working today. She who does not work, neither shall she eat. That is a basic survival etiquette.
She wears an uninterested, regretful expression on her face as she speaks.
Let's see.
I don't know if that'd be considered etiquette, but I agree we should all work together. That's good etiquette.
Yeah.
In this context, everyone should work if they want to eat. That's arguably also true in the real world.
Yeah.
Where she thinks it's for suckers.
That is why I work.
Though if you don't feel well, it may be better to get some rest.
That's true.
Haruto's right. Don't you worry about finding that food.
That's love.
We'll give you some once we find it. Sharing's a basic principle of love, after all. The reason why she's all like, I need carbs, is because, like, suddenly those are hard to get in this situation.
Well, yeah.
Like, if you have to, like, catch or grow all of your food, then, like, carbs are, like, a complex product.
But then she also said she wanted to eat us when she first met us, so...
Yeah, so I don't... There's things going on with her.
Mashiro does not accept charity. Once we return, I will pay a fair price in kind. Let us see. How about 100 million each?
Yeah, but it's yen, so it's only like $200.
No.
I know, it's like 1 million or 10 million.
I think you take 2 zeros off.
Yeah, I think you take 2 zeros off. That's too much. Ha ha ha. Love seeks nothing in return. You should go back to the bedroom and get some rest. You'll have to wait a bit for water, though. I'll start a fire and boil some water for you.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
So the water from the pump's not even safe? Is she gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be fine. It seems she drank too much water due to the heat and got a case of water poisoning. What?
So the water is poisoned.
Be careful not to do the same, Haruto. Of course, you should stay adequately hydrated.
Yeah, I think my statement was stupid. Water poisoning, I think, is just from drinking too much water.
How could that? I don't think that can exist.
I don't know how a normal person would drink enough water to get that to happen to them.
Yeah, the only times that anyone's ever been harmed by drinking too much water is when they were drinking like hazing quantities of water.
I think that people who are trying to break world records hurt themselves.
Like someone died when they were being hazed. It was like the only time I ever heard of it. And there was the person who died of not using the restroom.
There's a few people like that.
Yeah, hold your wee for a wee.
That and the people who got really stuck playing like MMORPGs. There's like a few cases of people died playing like World of Warcraft and stuff because they won't get up.
Okay, I will.
Well then.
Well now, I have to think of a way to start that fire. I'll see you around, Haruto. A doctor and the heiress of the Mashiro group, huh? They normally have nothing to do with each other. In any case, Yuma Mashiro, the one and only daughter of the president of the Mashiro group. She's known to be one of the richest people in the country, no, the world even. Which begs the question, why is she here with us? Besides that, a normal TV studio couldn't air a show breaking so many laws.
No kidding.
If anyone could pull this off, wouldn't Mashiro group be the only possible suspect? What am I doing? Writing the local newspaper headline? I don't know anything for certain yet. I should keep looking around and gathering info. I don't know if we'll ever reach the gameplay.
No.
I'm scared. We should probably take a break, because it's going to be like it's a long let's try. But it feels weird to stop before we see what like a fight looks like. You know what I mean?
If fights even happen.
Yeah. All right. We'll give it another half an hour, and if we still can't reach the core gameplay loop, then we give up. This is an extended intro. I'm just gonna go straight for the objective each time.
Well, I think it gives people a good understanding of the aesthetic and of the characters, which is usually the most popular parts of games like this anyway.
And with a roster like this,
the Dragonfly.
It'll take a while if they have a full conversation introducing every character. Then it'd be like that might be 4 hours of the game before it starts. On the other side of the road from the garage is a wide space that presumably used to be a parking lot. Sachika Hirasaka is crouched there, humming as she writes something on the ground. Come to think of it, of the pacing, if you wanted to pace this differently and get yourself to have like, it might be integral to it might be trying to be integral to like the mystery, the way that things got set up. Like there might be a plot reason later, but I'm just thinking like if you want to pace out the character introductions better, you could just have your character be one of the first people. And then you meet like 2 people, and then you start the gameplay loop a little bit, and then each mission a new person shows up. You're like, oh man, all these new faces. And you're like wondering how many people are going to come and everything.
Yeah, you could do it that way. Well, what a creep.
What's that sound? Is she drawing? Why does it sound horrible? What are you doing there, Sachika?
Oh, hey, Haruto. Short time no see. I was looking for a good spot to build the toilet. I looked all over, but I think this is the spot. It's close to the garage, too.
Are you in charge of building the toilet?
That's right. Oh, but Rio and Rinko are, too. They're looking for the materials right now.
Oh yeah, that Rio guy was looking for a rope.
Looky, looky!
And Sachika's making the blueprint. See? Look, isn't it cool?
There are various diagrams and formulas scratched on the cement with what seems to be a rock pen. What a brutal way to have to draw it out. She's using a rock to, like, engrave her formulas into the cement.
Like, no, like you know, like you're a kid, you just scratch the cement with a rock and it shows up a little bit.
Does it? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It seems, I don't know. I don't have a clue as to what she's writing. Maybe they're just doodles.
That's pretty advanced.
Maybe she's making up a bunch of bullshit.
Maybe she's a genius.
A genius god dragon that's 1,000 years old. Impressive. But maybe you should simplify it. We have limited supplies here after all.
I see.
Oh yeah! Then I should make it easier to build. Thanks for the tip.
Her hair is erect.
Yeah, it's like a candle.
I feel guilty seeing a young girl like her work. A young girl like her work like this while I do nothing.
Excuse me.
She's really doing that much though.
Let me help you with that. I'm sure there'll be some heavy lifting to do too. Nope, she's drawing a diagram. You kind of specifically can't help with this.
Are you okay?
Unless you're an engineer.
Are you sure? You trust us now?
Sachika looks into my eyes uneasily. It seems she's still concerned over the previous conversation. Also, her hair works like a dog tail.
I know, I thought that too.
Sorry about that earlier. I really do want to trust you all. That's why I want to do what I can to help. Besides, we won't want your, prosthetic arm and leg to get damaged. Haruto.
Yeah.
Haruto, come on. I hesitated for a second, unsure how to bring up her prosthetics, but I ended up saying it anyway. There was no prosthetics were irrelevant. There was no reason to bring them up.
Capable of figuring out what she can and cannot do.
Way to reveal that it's all you're thinking about. We can't repair them out of here, so we should be careful.
Did her eyes change color?
Did they? Huh?
No need to worry.
No need to worry. If the damage isn't too severe, I can repair it myself.
Did she get weirdly intense?
I may not look it, but I was hailed as a girl genius, you know. I was even featured in the newspapers before.
Did she just get weirdly confident and now she's saying I?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. She's saying I now.
Sachika? Sachika's expression, rather the entire air around her, seems to suddenly change.
But I must say, I'm moved by your sincere concern for my body.
She's a different person right now.
As such, I'll respond with sincerity and kind.
You might be wrong about her eyes. I mean, right about her eyes. I got startled by the fucking dragonfly and thought it was real. I thought something flew in front of the screen.
Yeah, he like flinched.
The way they move. Because that's how dragonflies move, is they move in bursts and they kind of stop in space like that. I thought something just landed on the screen. I was like,
oh my gosh.
With those words, Sachika deliberately lifts up her skirt in her one piece. What?
Oh, that's why the girl earlier was like, we don't want you to show off your belly button. Because she's wearing a dress.
Check out my stomach. This is Sachika's X-key.
Now she's speaking in third person?
Yeah, she goes back and forth, I don't know.
There's an X-shaped tracking device on Sachika's belly button just like the rest of us. The pattern and color are slightly different on hers. And it has an industrial metallic look to it. I think hers is a button in the middle that ours didn't have. That weird centerpiece.
Yeah.
Comparatively, our X keys are almost like toys. In fact, they look like the buttons on a game machine.
A D-pad. Ew.
There's a faint smile on her face. It's an uncanny smile, as if she's doing it just so she can enjoy my reaction.
Alright, I get it. Cover yourself up already.
Hee. Did I go too far?
No!
Just who are you?
It's Sachika.
I'm Sachika. The Sachika everyone forgot.
What? What the f- Alright.
What?
Forgot.
Haruto.
Haruto, there you are.
Did you take a look around the island already?
The Sachiko everyone forgot. Rio, Rinko, listen, there's something wrong with...
Your eyes are different.
Her eyes are brown, yeah.
Welcome back, Rio. Did you find the materials? Haruto says he's going to help us build a toilet.
What?
Thanks.
Oh, thanks for the help, Haruto. We could use another set of hands. Never mention her prosthetics again. She will rip your head off.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have done it in the first place, asshole.
Yeah, I'll help, but...
Thanks, Haruto.
Did I just imagine that? Maybe I'm seeing things from all this heat and stress.
You okay? Not feeling too good?
We're getting gaslit by an 8-year-old. No,
Or an 1,000-year-old.
Yeah. Or a computer. No, I'm fine. Just don't worry about me. In any case, mind helping me find materials? I still can't find that rope.
Gosh, you doofus. Oh, if you're looking for the rope, I saw Minamo with it earlier.
Minamo?
Yeah.
Remember that cop with the hot bod? Ah, man, I'd love to turn her into an art piece.
You said it had nothing to do with sexuality.
Yep, we found lust. Oh no. He's like 7.
Oh, he's gonna they're all gonna kill people
He's
that
gonna
way?
give everyone like thematic murders. Yeah. And turn them into art. Rio whispers into my ear. I do remember her, but for different reasons.
All right.
I guess I'll go find her then. I can check the layout of the island while I'm at it. Do you need anything else? I can keep an eye out.
It's like this.
Yeah, just a few things. They should all be somewhere on the island. I'll look for Minamo on my end, too.
Well then.
Then I'll prepare some water. We may need it for the toilet once it's ready. Sachiko will clean this place up and wait for you guys. Don't get lost, Haruko.
Sachiko.
I won't, Sachika. I wonder, since when have I been speaking with Sachika like she's an old friend? For some reason, it just feels natural that way. She's just socially worming her way into everybody else. Their lives. She's a social parasite child monster. Demon.
That's how I stuck here and live with all you guys now.
The Tomy effect.
That's not what Tomy does.
No.
If I was Tomy, I'd be dead.
Yeah. It's the most specific fucking power ever. Tomy makes everyone lust after her so hard that they murder her.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
And she comes back and
but she also has like the biological properties of like the thing. So like she just like grows out of shit.
yeah.
One of my favorite plot lines was when she was carpet. That's one of my favorite parts of the entire story.
Remember she got turned into sake?
It's so fucking eerie when she's just carpet and someone's just holding her face in the ground and like that, and just like treating her like she's still completely like regular and like nothing's weird about the situation.
No, that's fine.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This nightmare. I have no idea where Cop Lady is. Where's the PD? I'm honestly just compulsively filling the map in. Oh, there's a marker. But that's it's not the real. There's a gold one down there. What's this one?
Yeah, pick that up. It's a fence.
I find that offensive.
Let's take this.
Burden.
Burden.
Oh, that's what the meter is. It's your weight. And that affects your stamina and stuff, I'm sure.
I like the idea of burden just being like a weight on your soul.
Yeah, it's my emotional burden.
I look over at my dumb dog. Emotional burden goes up. I go to work. Emotional burden goes up.
Emotional burden up. Ah. Ah. Effort noises are funny. Link really expanded the spectrum of what kind of sounds there are. That's odd. I thought I saw someone walk by. Did we? I heard someone stepping in the sand behind me. I turn around in that moment.
What?
Suddenly a hand covers my mouth and I get dragged into the shadows. Combat? Nope.
Sorry. Could you keep quiet for a sec?
Good grief.
What a violent police officer. That was skillfully done though. The accents are converging.
I know. I was gonna say we both picked the. Well, because she keeps saying y'all and stuff,
Yeah.
so I had to like.
Yeah, she's the only character that started off with some kind of like accent in her speaking.
I'm gonna let go, so you don't yell, okay?
What?
Why did she do that? Pfft, what was that for?
See?
Shh, quiet, look. The man with the towel around his neck points towards what seems to be a goat.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. That's the first animal we found on this island.
That
Wonder where
expression's-
it's been this whole time.
That expression's a lot.
I mean, do you not make that face when you see a goat?
That's not the first time, by the way. Like, there's been a few times where she's made like a weird, distressingly open-mouthed expression, and then maybe turns her head while it's happening, and it's just like something's distressing about it.
Her hands look really big.
Yeah, they're about as big as her face.
Is that... Everyone do that thing that is supposed to be the prank, where you measure your hand up against your face.
And then they slap you. with
yeah,
their
they
own
slap
hand.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like specifically her palms seem like a little longer proportionally than hands you expect them to be or something. Huh.
Yeah.
That must be the food they mentioned on TV. Since you're here, how about giving us a hand, Haruto? With what?
Let's go.
Hunting, of course. We're gonna kill that animal. To death. Kill? I can't do that. I've never killed anything before.
Look.
Killed your dreams plenty fine, didn't you?
Killed the hopes and dreams of your parents.
Oh. You just got here, so you may not realize this, but we don't exactly know how long we're stuck here. We should hunt and eat whenever we can. Don't you agree?
The thing is,
Besides, I'm not worried about Sachi. She's not as physically strong as the rest of us.
I'll do what I can. Aha! You catch on quick, don't you, Haruto? I like that.
I'm Zen Kubota.
I'm Zen Kubota.
Countryside deep in the mountains. Nice to meet you.
He's actually a farmer.
Well, I kind of thought so, because of his get up.
All right.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Kubota. Kubota?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one for formalities. Zen is fine. Feels a bit too casual when we've only just met. Gotta get used to Japan.
But yeah, that's
It's
like a classic
It's
trope.
a complete, yeah. It's such a foreign.
The girl you
etiquette.
like calls you by your first name. Oh my god.
yeah.
All right. We haven't introduced ourselves yet, huh?
Calling you by your first name is first base.
Yeah, that's hot, dude.
I'm Minamo Satouchi, a 25-year-old rising police sergeant.
Sergeant.
So what?
Whoa. That seems quick.
Dang it, there I go again.
What?
Nah.
I should only salute when I'm wearing an officer's cap, but it's been a habit of mine since I was a kid.
She seems kind of goofy for a police officer. I guess that makes her more approachable, though.
Yes, then she can handcuff you.
Hey.
Aha! It's a trap. It's gonna get away if we waste too much time talking. Haruto, let's approach it from the front.
Has that goat just been standing there this whole time?
Officer, could you go around behind it and block its escape?
Leave it to me.
10-4, I'm used to setting up checkpoints. How's this? I made a lasso. We might be able to catch the goat with this.
I doubt it, but you're free to try. Haruto, there should be a stick around here you can use as a weapon. Should be better than fighting barehanded. I nod in response. Zen adjusts his work gloves and smiles.
Well then.
Okay, let's do this. Now this is survival. That doesn't move me 1 millimeter. I have a party. I've gained a party member for the first time. How do control? Oh. You actually pick which one's currently being used. Trippy.
So when you click the Zen, do you like change perspectives?
Nah. Probably does something during. Oh, that's where it is. Wait, is that the goat? What? The equipment can be equipped into hands, head, body, and feet. Press Y.
You can put those 6 on your head?
That'd be strange, yeah. Just start headbutting them.
Yeah.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Maybe this will come in handy. X to attack.
Oh no.
Hold it to perform. Yeah,
oh no.
Fuck this goat
We have
up.
to fight the goat.
We're gonna fuck him up. This is hunting. Turn-based combat.
Hitting a goat to death with sticks.
Yep. Antlers, seemingly. What are they? There's a cooldown after attacks. Yeah, there's combos. Hunting organisms can ruin... In ruins can net you food items. Yes, hunting organisms can ruin them. Breaking parts will also net additional awards, like in Monster Hunter. Press X again as the bar touches the pink section to fully charge on all characters. Do. Time to kill, time to... Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
That's just a goat.
Oh!
Ah!
Gosh, dang.
Oh. I did it. Combat over. Did we get it?
I think so.
An island? The goat-like animal's lying on the road, completely... It's a goat.
Yeah, it's a goat-like animal.
They kept saying goat-like, so I thought we're gonna like turn around and see like a strange anime demon goat something. Then what we saw was a goat. It's just a fucking goat.
I guess a goat is inherently goat-like.
Yeah, I guess. That's a weird way to put it.
Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. Good job, boys.
Arthur did a much better job than I expected. I thought editors were more indoorsy. Did we say we were an editor?
No. You never said that.
I've got pretty strong legs from all the business trips I've been going on for interviews. That's not what you used. I know we need to eat, but I've never killed an animal like this before. No, it's still alive, just barely.
That's worse, isn't it?
What? We should finish it off then. It won't be much help to the animal now, but I don't want it suffering any more than necessary. Did your killer instincts awaken after the first hunt or something? Okay, so he's a sociopath. Good to know. We need to cut its cardioid artery and bleed it out. It'll reek otherwise. We don't want its death to stink.
Whoa, you really know your stuff, Zen. Must be because you grew up on a farm, huh?
Well, a normal farmer wouldn't usually do stuff like this. I just happened to butcher goats when we handled so many in my region. Can I have the rope to hang it up? I thought he was going to say, like, I just like to butcher animals.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have a bad feeling about that.
Yeah.
Here you go. Guess we didn't need the lasso after all.
Well, yeah. Wait, hold on. I was told we need a rope to build a toilet. That's why I came to find Minimo in the first place.
Oh, you're making the toilet. You should have said so.
I got dragged into this before I could say a word.
See?
We'll need a bit of rope to hang the goat, so you can take the rest.
Excuse me.
Got it. Do you need any help with anything else? You can stay if you want. That is, if you want to watch a goat slowly bleed out.
No.
One of my pastimes. That's alright. Sajika's waiting for me, so I'll be going now.
Alright.
Okay, I'll leave it to it then. I'm just gonna watch this so I can learn something.
Huh? You'll just get in the way, you know. Okay, why is it only cool if the guy sticks around?
Well, I think
You like me?
oh my gosh. I just thought he was being a creep, and he's like, I want to watch this goat bleed out by myself because it's just something that I'm interested in, and I don't want anyone else to be there for this really personal experience that I like.
This is my private time.
I'm gonna go out in the woods in the cabin by myself and like bleed out a goat, you know? Why are you being so mean, Zen? Is it because you got a crush on me, huh? Is that it?
You're annoying.
Oh my god, that face.
Yeah, dude, he's bad.
Yeah, he's not good. It keeps getting worse. What? You're so annoying. Well, thanks for the rope.
Yeah, fucking leave.
My hands are still shaking. The animal's still alive and will be killed soon. If life goes on like this, will I eventually get accustomed to taking lives?
Damn it.
Well,
What am I saying? It's too late to be having these thoughts. I've killed already. Long ago. What? I'm actually digging the writing a little more than I thought I would. Especially once we got away from the annoying people. The two back-to-back annoying characters we got, there's actually been like,
wait, who? Well, I know
our initial
robot.
introduction to Child, and then just the irritating cartoon people. I was like, okay, come on.
You didn't like that?
No, I was like, the one on the left. I was like, this the show guy. I'm like, this. Okay, come on, delete character. This is just annoying. But now I'm like, all right, the characterization is kind of fun and weird things keep being set up. Where I'm like, okay, that's.
I think that guy would be Wrath, maybe.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like we'll learn, like maybe we'll meet them all more and more over time, and well, of course we will. But like as we meet them more, maybe we'll start seeing them like reveal something distressing about themselves along the way. Or I'm still full of shit. But this apparently I've killed before, so. We have an unreliable narrator, perhaps.
I like how he just said it, and you just
But that was long ago.
dwell on that a little bit,
I'll hold it.
as opposed to who.
I don't know.
Well, maybe you can sign things later. I don't know. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Yeah, you're really not functional as a human being. You can't like walk upstairs or doorways or anything.
Haruto.
Oh, Haruto's back. Did you find the rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Is that everything?
Thanks.
Yep, that's everything. Thanks for the help, huh? Where's Minamo? She's still helping Zen. This goat-like animal that was a goat was by the buildings over there. The three of us hunted it down and caught it.
Mr. Goat.
A goat. I want to see.
Real?
Me too. Lead us there, Haruto. The toilet can wait.
Wait.
No, wait, stop. They're probably wrapping things up right now, so you shouldn't go. Wrapping? Oh, well, you can check it out next time, Sachika.
Why?
No.
Because the goat's probably dead already. We'll be eating it later, so it may not be best to look for your appetite's sake.
Listen here.
Jeez, Haruto, too direct, man. We're gonna have to address where the meat came from
Yeah.
in a minute.
Like people should understand this.
The goat-like meat.
People. That's a scary statement.
It's not as scary as a meat-like goat.
Oh, so I was just thinking about that. Oh, the goat said I wanted to pet it.
This goat's made of a meat-like substance.
I was thinking how my dog's a meat-like dog. She's so fleshy.
Like this.
Am I made of box? Well, we'll die too if we don't eat. Sachika, you've only had water and fruit these past 3 days, right? You need to eat real meal.
So people tell me, as a vegetarian.
Yeah, you need to eat real meals. How do you survive without real food?
And yeah, I used to get that all the time.
Look at it this way. The goat will live on as part of you once you eat it.
That's creepy to think about.
You'll be around the goat.
Technically, yeah.
We just watched Douglas on Netflix.
Really? It'll be a part of me? Thank you for being our food, Mr. Goat.
Yeah.
Now that I know we've got meat coming our way, I'm pumped. Let's be pumped in the same sentence as meat.
Oh gosh.
Let's build this toilet before it's chow time. Really taking care of both ends at once. We're gonna build a toilet. Various options are in the system menu. Okay. You learn skills. This is... I'm not sure if I needed to learn any of this. Like, be taught it, I mean. I think I get it. Base expansion, part 1. That's the way you build up, you're like a survival base. That's interesting.
Like this
Yeah.
jazzy music.
Yeah. You can build new facilities. Guess what? You're supposed to pick up a toilet, dummy.
Now you're better than everybody else.
You need reformer skill and required ingredients. A partition and a rope. I found those. I feel like I've heard that exact jingle before. That stood out to me. Wait, there just was already a. Did you see that?
I said there's like a box there.
There was. It looked like there was just already a toilet there, and then they just stood it up.
That is kind of what it looked
Construction
like.
complete. We did it. It would just always fall over otherwise. Now I have other things I can buy.
Middle-aged aptitude. Wait.
Child aptitude, adult aptitude. Heals life over time during the child stage. Heals attack increase during the adult stage. Defense increase during the middle-aged stage.
What? Are you living your whole life here?
Does that mean my skills stop being useful if I play the game long enough? I don't know. That's a really weird thing to say. That's the thing I will need a tutorial for. What the fuck did you just say to me? Relieve the bladder god gauge. I haven't actually seen the other gauges yet. Bedrooms heal your life.
I thought.
It's just like in GTA. Weapons and armor. You can cook at the kitchen. The warehouse is crafting in it. Try expanding the base as much as possible. No, that stuff's so straightforward. I'm confused about the age part. That's the weird part. Ooh, the map.
The destination is...
That's neat to see. But that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the bladder gauge and the other gauges. Where are the gauges? There we go. Burden. Stress and bladder. He's 0% stressed, despite being kidnapped.
So this is kind of a weird situation. You also just killed a goat with your bare hands.
Yeah,
so.
So he committed suicide, thinks he's been kidnapped. All of the world population might be dead, and he killed a goat for the first time with his hands, and his hands were shaking, but 0% stressed.
Yeah.
Maybe he was stressed, but then he went from some percent bladder to 0% bladder, and that kind of took care of it.
It took care of all the stress in his entire life.
Yeah,
you ever just like really gotta pee?
Just released.
And then you go pee, and you're like, my whole life is actually way better.
A life-changing pee. That's a note to end this on. Well, everyone, this has been Zanki 0 Last Beginning. It's one of those titles.
Zanki 0.
You can check this out via the link in the description. Thanks for watching like OSN. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Get out of my house.
No. I was here first.